Welcome back. In the previous topic, we were discussing about the renewable and the non-renewable energy sources. So next topic we're going to discuss about the steam formation and properties. So mainly in this we're going to discuss about the how the steam will be formation of the steam takes place, and how we're going to utilize that to convert from useful energy. From conversion from direct, we can't able to use the steam for in useful work. By converting that steam into the vapor, from the steam there we can able to run the turbines or any generators in order to generate the electricity. So this is the how we can able to generate the electricity by using the steam. So this is now we're going to discuss about the steam formation and what are the properties of that particular steam. So first we're going to see, if you take any substance under a suitable condition at a suitable temperature and pressure, so all the substances will exist either in the any one form, whether it might be in the liquid form, or whether it might be in the gaseous form, or whether it might be in the solid form at very some particular temperature and pressure conditions with the suitable conditions. But only the water is a pure substance that which will exist in all the three phases, whether it might be in the solid phase, whether it might be in the liquid phase, and whether it is in the gaseous phase. For example, if you take in a solid phase is nothing but the ice is in the solid phase. So when the liquid phase means it is in the form of normal water. When it comes to the gaseous state means it is in the form of vapor. So when this vapor will form, whenever we are going to heat the water after this boiling temperature, the vapor will form. So only the substance which will be having in all the three states or three conditions is nothing but in a water: solid state, liquid state, and in a gaseous state. So most of the all the practical problems in thermal engineering are concerned with the liquid and gaseous phase rather than the solid phase. So whenever we are discussing with the thermal is nothing but in a heat. So whenever we are going to discuss, most of the all the practical problems are concerned with the liquid and the gaseous rather than the solid phase. So water which is a liquid at a normal temperature begins to boil to form from steam when the heat is supplied sufficiently. So in this practice, steam is generated, and that steam is going to convert that what the steam is what the generated that we're going to use for the steam generators are probably known as the boilers. So the function of the boilers is to convert the water to the steam, and from the steam we're going to run the generator. From there we can able to generate the electricity. This is how we can able to use this water, that is water is nothing but in the form of steam formation. So next we're going to discuss along with how the properties of the steam and how it forms the different properties. So along with the diagram. So formation of steam at a constant pressure. So considering the 1 kg of water at a 0 degree Celsius taken in a cylinder, which is then constant pressure, P is excited at a point A, and the temperature, that is the enthalpy. What we're going to see, this is a graph where you can able to see the formation of steam at a constant pressure. So for this diagram, just we are considering 1 kg of water at a 0 degree Celsius. So initially the water will be at 1 kg of water at a 0 degree Celsius taking into the cylinder. So all this entire process takes place inside the cylinder. So based on that only we are going to plot the graph. So that is the temperature versus the temperature versus about this heating conditions. So main is the temperature and about the different stages of the steam. Now what in initially the water will be in the, so the water, the formation of a constant steam at a constant pressure. So 1 kg of water is started, that is it will be in a normal condition with a 0 degree of 0 degree Celsius. So when what happens normally when the water starts boiling, what happens normally? So it will be having some maximum boiling point. So when we consider water is, that is a normal boiling point will be 100 degree Celsius. So what happens in the next condition, when the water is heated, its temperatures rises till the boiling point is reached. So that what we called as a boiling point in this formation of steam, what we called as a uh, saturation temperature, that is what we called as a boiling point. So now once what happens when it reaches to the boiling point, again the what if we keep on increasing the heat to that water, automatically what happens, water starts evaporating, that is water starts in the form of vaporization. So we can able to absorb the vapors. So we can able to see through the our naked eyes only that how the vaporization is forming. So again when if we keep on increasing the temperature, again what happens, again it moves to the water boiling temperature will be there, again that vapor will be converted into the wet steam. So wet steam is nothing but the where you can able to see the vapor, that is the water content will be available. Whenever if you can able to feel, or whenever you want to touch that vapor, you can able to feel the water content, that is nothing but water molecules will be there. So again next stage is about when you keep on increasing the temperature, what happens? So there will be it becomes in the form of dry steam. So the dry steam is nothing but where the water molecules will be not there, but you can able to you can't able to see, but you can able to observe, or you can able to feel the heat of the steam where only the vaporization state. So that is what we call it as a superheating, means it is the maximum stage of water where we can able to convert the water to the steam within a high heating capacity. So once what happens when it reaches to the vapor state, automatically when it reaches to the vapor state, automatically that by you converting the heat to the sum of the to run the steam turbines or steam boilers or steam generators in order to generate the electricity. So this is how we can able to extract the, or we can able to consider the formation of steam at a constant pressure. See, just we have taken, or we have considered an example as only the formation of steam by considering the 1 kg. So similarly here also we can take in a large quantity of water will be used in the boilers in order to generate the more amount of electricity. So that in between that we can tell us whenever it is in the form of a liquid, that what we call it as a sensible heating. Whenever it is in the form of vaporization, that is what we call it as a latent heat of vaporization. Whenever it is considering a vapor state, that is what we call it as a superheating. So this is how normally generally the formation of steam takes place at a constant pressure. See, always the pressure will be constant, only that we are going to increase the temperature. So whenever we going to increase the temperature, what happens? Automatically the water starts getting boiling to the maximum level. See, for the maximum level of water, boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So if we keep on increasing the more than the temperature of 100 degrees Celsius, what happens? Again it forms the vaporization. Once the vaporization, again it forms in the form of vapor state. So this is what finally what we are going to get, that is what we call it as a superheated steam. That superheated steam only we are going to utilize for the different application purpose in order to generate the electricity mainly. And this type of steam is used in the some of the industrial applications, clothing industries or clothing painting industries. Along this we are going to use this type of steam at a constant pressure. So this is how we can able to form the constant pressure, formation of steam at a constant pressure. So this is what the graph you have taken. There we can able to see at the last, on heating of the steam further, it increases the temperature of the steam above the saturation temperature to the superheated steam is nothing but which is having a maximum heat which can able to absorb at this particular condition.